Hi, Melissa from Muscle and Coffee. So today I'm going to be talking about what is considered natural. I know there are a lot of videos on what is natty, and they like to call it natty for short for natural. What is natural, considered natural, and what is not considered natural. But generally, and this is why when we use language and context, it is extremely important. So in certain contexts, when people talk about natty or not, or when somebody's natural, they specifically refer to steroids, whether the person uses steroids or not. But the actual essence of whether somebody is natural or not is boils down to whether the supplements or the substances that they are using, whether it is natural or not, but it actually really boils down to enhancing performance. So as I said many moons ago, that your body is amazing, it adapts. Our bodies are also very different. So what may enhance my performance may not necessarily enhance your performance. And also what constitutes performance in one sport, or I don't want to say avenue, in one sport or another or category, may not enhance performance in another. So for example, in some cases you need to be very alert, you need a stimulant or something that's going to rev you up. So that is why the video that I'm going to be referring back to is when I was the secretary of the National Bodybuilding Union, and I even speak about caffeine because there was a time I'm not up to date, I will be honest. I'm not up to date with the World Anti-Doping Association list because it does change. So there was a time when drinking a lot of caffeine would have been considered as enhancing performance, because some people, and you may be one of those people, that are extremely sensitive to caffeine, whereas other people are not. So if you need something that is going to give you increased performance or increased alertness, you could actually turn to caffeine, just as an example. So being natural is not just about using steroids, but it is also about using supplements that may enhance your performance. So for example, melanotan, it can, in some people, besides the fact that it increases the ability to tan, because some people, okay, like myself, I don't tan very easily. You can use melanotan and it will increase your skin tone, the color, the depth of your skin tone. But it may also make it easier for you to lose weight, to burn fat. So in that case, melanotan is something that you can use to enhance performance. So in my case, I tried it because I find it, as I said, I find it difficult to tan. It did not, it didn't help me to lose fat. But also, even though I used very minimal amounts, like less than the prescribed dosage, I actually started to experience the side effects. Because I remember somebody said to me, I don't like your blue lipstick. And I'm like, blue lipstick? I'm not wearing blue lipstick. And then I looked, and actually my lips had started turning blue. No, I did not want to be a Smurf, but it did. And I could actually see that my gums were darkening, and I started getting colored blue spots on my tongue. So then I was like, okay, this is not agreeing with me. So that is, for some people, it's a performance enhancing substance. And for other people, like myself, it didn't enhance my performance. I did not lose fat. I did not even tan. I just started turning blue. So yeah, being natural in terms of in the sporting context or in the fair play context is just that you are not using anything that could possibly enhance your performance. But I speak a little bit more about it in the video that I'm going to be showing. It was when like I said, it was when I was the secretary of the Western Province National Bodybuilding Union, and I was busy doing a talk on Sports Federation TV. So watch that video. And what's happening there in the Western Cape. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Lynn. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm very happy that you're joining us. So how did you get involved in the sport of bodybuilding?
Well, like a lot of youngsters, I believe, I saw a magazine back in the, give away my age, early 90s. And it wasn't a natural athlete, it was an enhanced athlete. And that's also why I want to come in and say that I represent natural bodybuilding, and there are a number of bodybuilding federations around there, because also there is this misperception that if you're going to do bodybuilding, that you're going to get big muscles and you're going to become all man and things like that, because people are probably looking at me and thinking, bodybuilding, but she's so tiny, she doesn't look like anything. That's because I'm a natural bodybuilder.
So there's a distinction. You said
a
natural and you said enhanced.
Yes.
So what's the essential difference?
Well, the essential difference is that as a natural bodybuilder, when people think bodybuilding, they think steroids. As a natural bodybuilder, you're not allowed to use any banned substances. So in effect, that means even there are medications that you can use that would actually have you testing positive. So that's why we actually use the WADA list, the drug testing list, and the South African Institute of Drug-Free Sports, because I know when I go to the doctor, I'm like a pain. Because I come and then he prescribes this, and I take out my little handbook and I'm like, no, you can't give me this. And he says, Melissa, just give me the book. And then he actually goes through it, because there are a lot of benign things that actually would show up positive as a test. And then there's this misperception also that if you test positive, you must have been using some kind of drug or some kind of thing like that. But I mean, it could even just be, for example, a medication. Because a while back, not too long ago, caffeine was a banned substance. So if you find yourself drinking copious quantities of coffee, you could actually test positive, because caffeine is an enhancer. That's why people use it before they work out. It gives them more energy.
I choose coffee.
Perspire. Yeah, so that is basically also what the distinction is all about.
I'll see you in the next video. Bye.